Hello. Hello. We're doing stuff. We're actually back to doing bits on this car. Just took the passenger side seat out. We're about to take the driver's side seat out. We're going to put that seat in this car, and we're going to put the harness in it as well, because basically we're just trying to get it so we can get past a vehicle passport. This seat's out on the passenger side. We're getting that seat out of the driver's side, and we're going to put the driver's seat of that car and the harness in this car. Basically what we're trying to do is just get this car through a vehicle passport off the bat. I know we're going to change colour, so we're going to have to update it. But I just want the peace of mind of knowing that this roll cage is all right. But yes, before even getting it super competitive and tidy, we're just going to get it through this vehicle passport, because that's the most important thing, because we could get down the line and realise that there's a big problem with the cage or something that would stop us. I mean, we've wasted a lot of time. It does seem like a long way away, March, but it's already coming up to December, really. Well, it's now the 5th of November. I passed my test 5 years ago yesterday. Fancy that. But yes, so it will come around quick. You know, November, December, January, February, March. It's 4 months. 4 months flies by. So, like, especially when you're as busy as we are. So now it's time to take the driver's seat out. Just took this one out. It's actually quite comfy. I don't really want to get up. This went out of date in October 2008. There's probably viewers that are watching this that are younger than that. 2008, that's 17. No way. If you're born in 2008, you're 17 years old. That's fucking mental. That makes me feel old. I was born in 2003. That's fucking... Jeez. Anyway, seat's out. As you can see, it's a really nice seat. Corbo Revenge. Very, very, very nice seat. It's a shame it's out of date. But it'd be good for a sim racer or drift day, track day seat, you know. If you're not racing, you can still use it. It is a bit tired though, actually, saying that.
She's seen some bangs.
Yeah, it's in better days. Just having a look around, there's lots of cleaning up to do. Lots of little like surface rust in places where inside the car that I'm going to get with a wire brush, buzz it all out, but I don't think I'm going to do that today because I need the car to be rolling, which means putting the wheels back on. Stick the wheels back on it, roll it out, do this inside because it'll just make it look better for the passport bloke as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to see a load of surface rust, do you, Peter, if you're watching. Welcome back. It's now the next day and we are just, well, I'm just about to put some oil in this and put the oil filter on it, run it up to temperature, so we do a little bit of a flush. I think I've got enough 5W40 in my actual daily car to do a little bit of a flush on this bad boy. I've just had a big clean up and yeah, so I'm gonna stick the filter back on it and the oil so I can drive it out, because then that way I can get inside the car and clean up all of the rust and little surface rust that's inside the car on top, because obviously I don't want it flying out inside of here and going everywhere. I'd rather wheel it out and do it outside. I've got a wire attachment for the grinder, which I think should make a pretty good job of it. That I use these at work quite often. It tends to just mince through stuff. So yeah, as you can see, there's like green paint, there's rust along there, there's Danny's Allen key, which I'm gonna get out, but yeah, rust and green paint and stuff that just don't look great. I'm gonna get it all out, blitz it out, and then start thinking about putting this seat from the C2 in the Clio. So I'm gonna see how far I get to that. I don't know if Danny's coming down. I haven't actually asked him. It's about 5 o'clock, so he should have just finished work. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Strangers in my kitchen. Told myself never again, I guess I didn't listen. Last night on a mission. Now I'm tripping in the mirror, gonna be seeing double vision. Don't pick up my phone. Mama tells me no. I go around. Only when the truth comes out. Everybody's free when the lights go down.
You may notice that I'm now wearing different clothes. It's because it's a different day. It's now Sunday, about 6 o'clock, sometime in the evening. Well, it is evening now because it's dark at 6. But anyway, I did put fluid in the car, as you see. I did put an oil filter in the car, as you see. Now it's time to just push it out. I can't drive it because there's no seats in it. But now what I'm going to do is, what I said before, is I'm going to get in there with a wire brush on the grinder, buzz everything up, get all the bits of green paint out of the floor and whatever else and surface rust, clean it up, get it looking a lot better. Obviously I'm going to do it outside because I don't want dust flying everywhere over the other car. And yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Now, just to give you like a little bit of a before and after, this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about. You got bright green all along here, surface rust all in there. Same story, got a lot of little bits of surface rust along this back part here, and then moving forward, lots of green, lots of rust. So yeah, that will give you an idea what it's like before. Hopefully, there'll be quite a good transition from before to after. Who knows? But just to give you an idea as well, that is all, you know, pretty janky, not nice stuff. So that's what I'm cleaning up. That is tonight's objective. Maybe we'll get the C2C on. Who knows?
I'm right here and I might be a real girl. I'll take you on a trip, I'll take you out this world. No, I'm not here to hug you, I'm just for the night. No, I'm not here to love you, I'm not here to fight. Don't wanna be blamed for any drama. Don't wanna be here just to pick up on this karma. So I'ma have to love you if I wanted to. I can't be asked to trust, so why should I even need to? It's mutual, if you want it then I'm here for you. If you need it, I probably need it too. So I'm not here to hug you, I'm just for the night. No, I'm not here to love you, I'm not here to fight. Don't wanna be blamed for any drama. Don't wanna be here just to pick up on this karma.
So I've come back in because it's so dark out there, you can't really see me. But as you can see, I'm wearing my trusty little orange plugs. Try and kill some of the awful sound of that grinding. I definitely got a lot of it up, not all of it by any means, but I've made a good dent. There's just so much of it in place, especially the green paint. I think I've got most of the rust up, looks a lot better, and I think once a coat of paint goes down on the floor and the roll cage, it'll look a lot smarter. So what's next up is soundproofing. As you, I don't know if you will remember or not, there was loads of it on the Citroen C2. But there wasn't actually, there was a few bits, but it was really hard to get off. Now on this car, as I'm about to show you, there is the most ridiculous amount of soundproofing I've ever seen. Like there's just so much of it. I can't believe it. I didn't know that about Clios. Maybe they're just completely dead silent when you drive inside one of them, but I doubt that. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more than there was in the Citroen C2, which means there's a lot more work there. But I'm gonna have to do it regardless. I don't have a choice. Well, at least get a lot of it out. But the best thing to do is to freeze it or to use liquid nitrogen or something really, really cold so it comes up solid. I don't have any of that at this unit, so unfortunately I'm just gonna get a hammer and chisel, see what I can do, make a good dent in it, and then assess it from there. But I'll show you what I mean. So, that is soundproofing. That is soundproofing. That is soundproofing. And if you, oh, that's all soundproofing. Yeah, that's soundproofing, that's soundproofing. That's soundproofing. A bit there on this side. Yeah, that, up there, and then around the back, you've got more soundproofing. Another piece there. But I think that is actually mostly it. Oh yeah, and also, for some reason, we've got soundproofing in here. Why, I don't know, but I'll probably leave those bits because I'll leave a load of dents with a hammer and chisel. You've got to be careful in certain places where you attack it, especially with a hammer and chisel, because you'll do what I've done to this roof of the Citroen. I don't know if you'll see it, but there's loads of little bumps where I was hammer and chiseling for ages. I'll tell you what, if I turn the camera, you might be able to see it better. If you can see all of those kind of like ripples, that's what I'd done when taking the soundproofing off the ceiling of the C2. So that's why I'm going to be double careful when I attack this one. I'm just going to see what I can do. Probably do most of the floor ones, hopefully. If it comes up easily, I'm not spending all night with a hammer and chisel when I could just come back with some ice. But I'm going to see what comes up easy and attack those bits.
Don't wanna
Right, I have put myself on an absolute mission with this. I refuse to give up. You will be able to see slightly, for angle of light, kinda what I've done so far, but I'll show you that properly in a second. Basically, the reason I'm recording right now is to tell you a ghost story. No, actually, the real reason is I went to the shop and I went and bought ice because although I was going strong, I think I spent 20 minutes chipping away and just getting this small kind of rectangle bit that I'll show you in a second. Why make it harder for myself? Why not just go buy some ice? It cost me £2.50 for 2 packs of ice. Wish I bought 4 now, but oh well. So 2 packs. With that, I'm going to freeze a bit at a time, knock it off and then freeze the next bit ahead of myself and work that way, because I think hopefully that should mean I can get through this quicker. But yeah, done a little bit of cleaning up and I'm going to show you now the progress I've got so far. So to give you guys an idea of how far I've got so far, most of this rust up around here, the rest of it I think I'm about to get away with, but I probably will end up cutting this out. A flat floor plan back here and getting this out. This is some of the soundproofing I was talking about, but I haven't touched this one yet. That one should be quite easy, I imagine. The soundproofing I have tackled so far is this bit here, and that took me about 20 minutes. Some of it cracked up really easy, others it just kind of just leaves this residue behind that you have to scrape back, takes forever. But you can see there's tons of just absolute muck in here that I have managed to get up. Loads more up here, loads around there, but you can, I think, see a difference. Once you clean it out, you'll probably see the difference in rust that I haven't managed to remove. But for now, you can only really just see, well, just see a mess everywhere. But this is the ice I got. It's cold ice. I don't know if you can get warm ice, I don't think so. Ice make it easier, hopefully. Who knows? We'll give it a go. So it's actually the next day. It's Monday now, but last night my tired brain, some reason thought that some ice up at the petrol garage just up the road would be enough to actually make this heat shield and stuff cold enough to fall off and crack like it should, well, like you'd like it to. But it didn't work at all. It just kind of melted and didn't really make anything that cold. I didn't really get any further taking the soundproofing off because of that. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have just been quite tired last night. So I just had a big hoover up in the car. I will show you guys in a minute. I'll turn the camera around with a torch and show you guys the difference. If you can tell, I can't really myself, but it is what it is. You can kind of see that it looks a little bit better. So you can see it's a bit better. It's not miles better. You can see there's bits of rust all around here, but I'm going to be cutting it out, so I'm not that fast. Elsewhere, you know, I got all of the rust that was kind of along there off. And if you look for where the soundproofing is, I've got all of this bit off, cleaned up some of the areas over there, all of the, you know, bits that wanted coming up. I'm going to take this off and give it a proper clean up as well. But yeah, for now, that's all I'm doing. I have had a hoover up in here, so it just makes it look a little bit better and easier to show you guys. You can only get up what you can, and unfortunately, that's not a lot right now. I will spend a couple of evenings on it when I've got the time, but I'm just very busy right now. And as for that, not a lot has gone on in this video, and I don't think a lot went on in the last video, to be honest. It's a little bit like that in a minute. November's a very busy month for me, but we are nearing the end of my busy stretch of this month, and hopefully, especially over the Christmas period, I should be able to get down here a bunch, do a lot more, get up to a lot more, and hopefully more fun stuff. I've got something quite exciting happening tomorrow, which I will be filming, hopefully. But yeah, I'm still going to be here releasing videos regardless, even if it's boring, even if it's not a lot. Still going to release a video weekly, just because that's what we do. That's what it's about. So yeah, that's tonight, that's this week, and I will see you guys next week.